Okay. Well, how's it dripping, my drops? It's your boy, Ripplewave, and welcome back to more of Terraria. I don't remember where I was or what I was doing, because it's been a while since I played Terraria on the channel. Because I have like 5 other lives I've tried to play as Terraria. Like, I have a Terraria on my PC, and I also have several other accounts and characters I use on my PlayStation. So I always get confused on what life I'm living in Terraria. So yeah, we're just gonna play this for a little bit because I don't think anyone saw, but I did kind of a big Ripple goof. And I tried to start a stream for Life is Strange, a bonus episode, but I didn't install the episode, so I had to wait for that to download. So I just like, hey, why not just play Terraria? Because 1, I haven't played it in a while, and 2, for some reason, I just felt like my channel, it looks kind of, has like a weird palette right now, like the thumbnails that show up on the channel. So I'm just like, why not throw some green in there? I'm like, what do I have that's green? I'm like, oh yeah, Terraria, I haven't played that. So yeah, that's why we're here. There's a lot of small reasons, but I'm here. Okay, so yikes, I have not made it very far, have I? Oh yes, the Eater of Souls. Fun. Nothing like running through the corruption. It's a simple life. I honestly don't know why I made the title what it is. I might change it, so I'm not sure why. I don't know. I used to have this inside joke where I said I was retired on Terraria. Like, I had this godlike master warrior character, and I'm just like, oh, I'm retired now. I have a farm. And I'm just like, I don't believe in magic. And it's like a joke to mess with anyone playing with me. And they're just like, what? Why? And I'm just like, I'm retired now. And it was so annoying. So I just kind of was thinking about having a farm, you know, and just having you can't really even farm. I don't think there's any food you can farm in this game. I mean, food isn't a necessary thing. Hey, this cave looks fun to explore. Why not check it out? Oh, it's an ice cave. Immediately. Oh, no, wait. It's an ice cave. Okay. I can get in. Oh, it is so dark. I brought torches. I brought a torch. Singular. That's fine. Okay. Click. Okay. Let's, Oh, hey, be right back, or con, or you change that up. How's it dripping, my drop? And, yes, what's up? I'm doing alright. I just kind of decided to play this because I was gonna play some Life is Strange Before the Storm. Oh, I died. I was gonna play an episode of that, but I kind of forgot to download it. You're good? That's good. Good to hear. I completely don't know what I'm doing. I don't remember what progress I have made in this world. Why do I have this stuff in my inventory? Oh yeah, I have an annoying ice blade. That's fun. Spears on the left. Pickaxe. Rope. Okay. So your name used to have animations. Yeah, it did. It was animation, singular. It used to be Ripplewave Animation, but I always had a bunch of people come and complain, and they were like, oh, you don't even post animation anymore, or like, people thought that my gameplay videos were animations, and then they clicked on it and saw I was just playing the game, and that made them mad, because they thought it was animation when it was gameplay. Because I do cartoony thumbnails and stuff, and they're just like, oh, you should stop false advertising. And I'm just like, you know what, I'm not gonna. Yeah, and I just kind of also don't want to define my channel anymore, because I do a lot of gaming videos, but animation is still my main thing, you know, but I don't want to define anything. I'll do whatever I want on this channel, and if any of you don't like it, or anyone who comes up here doesn't like it, then you can get out. I don't care. I don't need people who don't support what I do. I don't want those people here, and I could care less if my numbers and subs go down because of that. If you don't like what I do, then you can go. It's as simple as that. I don't care. I don't want toxic people in my community. it's kind of funny how I kind of was able to get back into animation after I got rid of the animation part of my name, but you know, the thing is, when I was streaming only, I wasn't like not animating. I was still animating. I just kept throwing away projects and stuff because I wasn't happy with how it was coming out or how it ended up looking, or I wasn't happy with like it in general, and I just never bothered finishing it or posting it. So I just kind of, yeah, it just looked like I stopped doing animation. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I try. I'm currently working on an animation, and it's a little time sensitive. I should probably have been working on that a little bit more than I have been, but I'm lazy, to be completely blunt. It's a milestone video thing. I have to do it before 80 subscribers, because, or else it's not going to make sense, but, you know, that's a whole separate thing. Why am I going this way? Oh no, Vulture. Everyone is lazy. Yeah, it's hard to stay motivated and productive. I'm just kind of like always just like, I don't know. A lot of the times I put myself down where I like make something and I'm just like, I don't like how it looks, and then I just delete it. So then because of that, I don't even like starting projects because I'm like, I'm just not going to like how it turns out, and I'm going to end up deleting it anyways, you know, stuff like that. So I'm just like, okay, why bother? But I don't know, I kind of need to get this video out because it's like a video talking, it's like, I've missed a lot of subscribers, like, I apologize greatly. It's just, I couldn't. So he's going to sleep at 2:30 a.m. Yeah, it's hard to fall asleep. I have issues with that. But, like, okay, so there's been so many milestones that I've missed, and I haven't said anything about any milestone. And it's not like I didn't notice or am not grateful at all. It's just like, every time I was making milestones, it would either get halfway done or I'd pretty much be done, and then the milestone became irrelevant. And not by like, oh, it was a 35 mile subscriber thing, you know, and then it suddenly became like 36 or 37. No, it was more like, oh, we hit 30 subs, and then suddenly we have like 52, and I'm just like, wait, no, hold on, that's wrong. And then every time I kept making more, it kept getting lost and lost behind. And I couldn't focus all my time on working on that because I had to put stuff out. So I was streaming a lot too. So it just looked like animation disappeared. But I was working on stuff a lot. I was trying to get milestone videos out, but a lot of them just, down the gutter. But I am making a video to just kind of talk about catching up and talking about the future milestones, because we are 2 subs away from 80, and that's crazy, for one, and 2, holy jeez, I don't have a lot of time. And then 90 is just 10 more for that, and oh my gosh, 100 is just around the corner too, so I hope your laugh's so funny. I honestly don't like, my laugh is cringy. I listen to my own laugh, and I'm not even sure if I'm laughing genuinely, because it doesn't sound genuine. A lot of the times I hear myself, like, I kind of been watching over some of my streams earlier because I was looking at, what was it? I don't remember. I was looking at something, so I was watching some of my streams over, and every time, like, every few sentences, I would laugh in a sentence. Like, I would throw a laugh into the way I talk, and it just made me like, ugh, I don't like that. I sound like a witch. That sounds awesome. Honestly, I would rather have a laugh that sounded like something that people would make fun of rather than my laugh, because my laugh isn't like something that's, I know as a person, as myself, I'm going to be self-critical, so I know that my laugh isn't like super bad and I'm just making a bigger deal than it is. But I wish I had a laugh that it's like if it's either really good or really bad, I would rather be really bad than where I am now. So it's like, go big or go home. Like, instead of my kind of laugh, I hate that. I'd rather have one of those laughs. It's like, or like, something like really cartoony and kitschy. That'd be so, I don't know, that'd be pretty cool. That'd take your laugh up. Thanks. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm not using my real voice, but the problem is I don't know what my real voice is anymore. I used to have this kind of high-pitched voice, you know, and it wasn't just puberty that changed it, I'll tell you that. I forced my voice to be way deeper than it is. And after a lot of time, I just did it because I didn't like my own old voice. And after time, when I got like a deeper voice by instinct and I couldn't go back, I forgot what my old voice sounded like, and I didn't like this new one I fabricated. So it's like, a lot of the times if you can't tell, I change my voice up a lot, and it's not intentional. Sometimes it is for like jokes, but a lot of the times it's just completely instinctual and I don't notice it. I don't know. What's a voice? What's that? Is that a beehive? Should I hit that beehive? Is that I know that's a dumb idea, but I mean, should I hit it? Like for content? Should I hit it for content? Oh no, I threw my torches in my chest. Wait, I have a flower. I can't tell you change your voice, but it's awesome. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I just kind of like, I know I do joke voices, I know that, and sometimes I change my voice on instinct, but I completely clearly notice it. Like, I know a lot of times for no reason, I'll see someone and go up to them, and I'll be like, hey, how's it going? And I have no idea why I do that, but I just do, and I can't help myself. But, I don't know, there's a lot of different voices. Right now I'm on the deeper side, but I'm kind of mid-range. Number one, content for one person. Heck yeah, man, one person is all I care about. I mean, oh, it's just like A, B. There's like A, B, and oh no, there's several B's. That's all you need, man. I mean, I don't care if my audience is one person or 1,000. I'm still gonna be exactly the same regardless, and, you know, plus one person just makes all the difference. And if you only have one person, then their vote is literally 100% of your audience. So, yeah. But, yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so my voice is kind of in the mid-range, on the deeper side right now. I can kind of tell by how it is. But, there's times where it won't be too significant, but I'll kind of be, like, talking more like this, you know? Kind of like in the higher place. Some words and letters sound higher when I talk. Sometimes I'll be like all the way down here for like no reason, you know, like this actually doesn't sound as forced as I can make it forced, you know, I can sound like really deep, you know, something like that. It's really forced and obviously forced. Yeah, something like that, that's obviously forced, and if I do that voice, I'm doing it intentionally. But, you know, there's also like higher voices like this and stuff. Sometimes I will actually talk this high without noticing it. Something like this. I think that's kind of weird, you know? But obviously if I go something like, oh, hey guys, how's it dripping my drops? It's your boy! You know, something like that. That's obvious. That's obviously fabricated. I love the content. No, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'm so glad you're here. And the community is awesome. Hey, this is... Oh, yeah, so... How was I going to say? Oh, yeah, so... 100 subs is coming around the corner, and that's crazy. But I don't have any ideas... Your high voice sounds like Squidward. SpongeBob. I don't even remember what Squidward sounds like. I haven't watched SpongeBob in so long. Yeah, 100 subs is just around the corner, and I think that's crazy. So, I need ideas, because I don't know what to do for 100 subs. I've had people... Okay, so... Here, the video I'm coming up with is gonna talk about this, but... So there's... Someone in real life, I don't remember who it was, gave me an idea, and I said that I will do it if no one can think of something better. If no one can vote, like if my audience can't agree on something better. But, so the idea is, if you know that really annoying meme that, you know, that TikTok meme, it's a dead meme by now, I think it is, I don't know, people still know it, I guess, I don't know what you'd call a dead meme, but... you know, it's that stupid, TikTok meme, the hit or miss, I guess they never miss, huh? You know, that thing? So the idea was that they wanted me to take my avatar, the little icon character guy that I draw, and dress him up in the hit or miss outfit, and then I animate him doing the little hit or miss dance thing from the TikTok meme, while I do an awful, like, voiceover singing cover of it, and it's just gonna be awful. So that's the idea for 100 subs right now. Any better ideas are 100% open and welcome for suggestions. Oh yeah, you know that meme? That meme is... yeah, that's a thing that exists. Oh no. But yeah, that was the idea, and I will do it if no one thinks of anything better. Or something, you know? Because, I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna die because of poison effect. So that's great. Ugh. I don't know. I didn't think I was gonna drop that much money. I just kind of wanted to say, you should play with subs at 100 subs, only previous subs. Yeah, I could do that. But I don't know. What would I play with? I don't know. I don't think there's a lot of ways I could play with my subs. I mean, I would, but I don't know how. You know. But yeah, that's a good idea. Sorry, can I make you yesterday's stream? Oh no, that's so cool, man. How's it dripping, man? Welcome? Dead by Daylight. How you can play that? Can you play that with an audience? I've heard of that game. I wonder, is it on PlayStation? Because I've heard of that game a lot, but I never actually really looked into it at all. I've seen that it went onto the Nintendo Switch recently, I think. Here, let me look it up real quick. Oh yeah, it's on PlayStation. You have a killer and 4 friends. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. It's on PlayStation. Yeah, I could do something like that. I'll look into that. That's a good idea. I'll look into that for sure. Get some... I don't have a lot of PlayStation friends, but I could look into trying to find some people to come play with me. I could ask Mustard. I bet I'll buy him the game if I could, you know. We'll figure it out. I think that's a good idea. Well, yeah, still looking for ideas in general. Just cause, yeah, animation-wise, gaming-wise, I don't mind. Ideas are ideas, and I'm completely open to suggestions. But yeah, I'll look into Dead by Daylight. That'd be just a fun game to play in general on streams. Join if you're down it. Yeah, that'd be totally cool. I mean, I kind of figured you were suggesting that you'd be playing because, you know. Yeah, I picked up on it. I pick up what you're putting down, buddy. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that'd be totally cool. You could totally be. I would totally be down for you to join. You've been around long enough, for sure. Like, I know there's a lot of people who always come into people's streams and like, oh, should I join, or like, you know, stuff like that. And I always think that makes me uncomfortable a little bit because it's just like, do you even know this person? You know. So it's just like, I don't know, you gotta be able to know who you're playing with and know that you can trust them at least a little bit. Because, like, I bet if someone just randomly joined my stream and asked if to play with me on something, that wouldn't go well, because it's like, you know, you gotta be around on the community, or be, you know, me, or have me explain that this is, like, a family-friendly place, and there's certain rules and guidelines that you should follow a little bit. Oh no, I died. Heck. By the way, killer cannot be in the party, it would be OP. Oh yeah, that's fair, that's true. But aren't I streaming? Wait, if I was the killer or any of the other people, I'm streaming. Wait. Hold on. That seems like a little flaw in logic now that I think of it. Like, if I'm especially if I'm like a person that's not the killer, if I'm streaming, doesn't that put the killer at an advantage? Like, what if if you survivor, killer cannot watch? Well then, like, I mean, I guess that could work, but that feels, I don't know. That's confusing to me to think about it a little bit. But yeah, that's still an idea. Like, it's just like I'm a survivor and I'm just with all the other survivors and we're all trying to like hide and run. And he's like, okay guys, this is exactly what we're gonna do. Here's our plan, and as long as he has no idea, he won't be able to find us. And the killer would just be like, watching the stream, like, huh, neat. To be fair, there is a delay, but I don't think that delay is gonna stop a killer. You know? I honestly don't know what I'm doing anymore. Hold on. Jeez. I knew that I was gonna do that a little bit. Now that I'm streaming and playing a game, it's going a little slower, that thing I'm downloading. But, you know, we'll just see how that goes. Sitting around because I was thinking I'm gonna get done with tonight and picking up. I saw something that Oh, well, thanks for dropping in, Jockmanier. It's appreciated. 2044 does look pretty cool. I don't know, everybody I know is going to see it apparently. Oh yeah, and a random thing, Jockmanier, if you didn't, I decided to mess around with my channel and its layout. I'm not sure if I'm liking it right now, but I might just need to get used to it. I put a little section at the very bottom of my channel, and it shows my moderators, and you're like on there, so you know. Yeah, I thought I'd just let you know that. Hear heartbeats? Huh. That's weird. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, Jockmanier. Appreciate it, man. Keep it dripping. But YouTube delay is like 10 seconds, but mine's a little bit slower because my quality and my internet's not exactly the like top of the line. What is this? A spike shackle? Versus a speed shackle is way better. Depending on the killer, yeah, I got you. I barely looked into that game at all, so if you want to talk about it as much as you want to, feel free, because I have, like, literally almost no... I thought it was pretty much like a tower defense kind of game where you just survive waves of things. I don't know. I looked at, like, some pictures of it, and, like... Yeah, I have little to no idea of what the actual gameplay is like. So feel free to explain if you know, want to say anything that I might need to know. Where am I going? What's my plan here? I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. Let's see. Let's go cave diving. That sounds like a bad idea, but let's do it. The trapdoor traps the hillbilly. Yes, has a chainsaw. The pig can crouch. No heartbeat. Huh. That's cool. So there's different classes of survivors, or is there different classes of killers, or is there different classes of both? Like characters or whatever. You know, I kind of know what I'm talking about, but I just, you know, I don't know anymore. Claudia can self-heal depending on skill level. Claudette? Is that how you say that? Claudette? I have no idea. But yeah, that's cool. Both have different... Oh, that's cool. I bet I just pretty much end up finding one that I just like, oh, I kind of like this for a really dumb reason, and then just use it forever. I found the water station, that's cool. I didn't know you have multiple characters in the channel tab before. Thanks for letting me know before I wave goodbye. Well, yeah. Thanks for dropping by, Jockmanier. See ya. Waves goodbye. I actually do that every time someone leaves or someone shows up, but no one can tell. I actually wave. That's something you should know. Everyone should know. I wave goodbye and hello, but no one can see it. I think that's kind of weird, but if they put strap on your head, so you have to find a mission to move it. Ghost Chase is OP. Okay, these are some good things to know. Anyone watching this pre-recorded, take some notes. What ore is this? Oh, I forgot to grab my torches still. Lead? Okay, lead's alright. Do I even have... I don't even have armor on this guy. Michael Myers can stalk and insta-kill? Wait, Michael Myers... Did they, like, actual Michael Myers? Like, the guy from... Isn't it Halloween? I don't remember. I never watched movies. You have pallets to drop on the killer? Oh, that's cool. I can barely see where this ore is. Wait. Like wood pallets? That sounds a little bit brutal, even though he's a killer. Just imagine any horror movie with a killer who's like chasing people and trying to kill them, and he's like, I'm gonna come stab you with this knife, and then you just like a wood pallet just drops and breaks over him. That would end the movie a lot quicker. Do generators to open the door to win. Oh, that's cool. Wait, so what's the survivor's goal? Is it to survive for a certain time, or is it to like escape somewhere? You can have a hatch open if you're last alive. I really should have brought torches. I have to use my sword to light up where I'm seen. Escape? Okay. That's good to know. I feel like it's a lot easier to escape than to survive, because surviving is a pain with games like that, because you're just like, you have to just kind of run around and outrun the killer for a very long time. I don't know, I prefer an escape than to like survive for time limits. There's nothing in this cave has no contents to it at all. Kill this info is hatched, so you have to open the S door or you die. Oh, interesting. This cave is like my channel. There's just no content to it. I'm just taking shots at myself. Oh, jeez. You can do a face reveal. It's funny you say that. I have a video that's in the works right now that I'm gonna try to get out before I hit 80 subscribers. It will talk about this topic. You just have to see it then, because it'll talk about it, and I need to get that thing done. I might have to cut some parts down or null them down. I kind of wanted to try out some things in it, but then I realized this is technically time sensitive, so I'm just like, why am I trying so hard to do random things I don't need to do when I just need to get it out? So yeah, there's a video coming out, and I will talk about this topic, actually, the whole face reveal thing. So yeah, you have chests with items, touches, toolbox, box fireworks. That's cool. Are those like the distraction things? I always think about, when I think about fireworks and stuff like that, I usually think about games like Dead Rising and Dying Light. I was gonna say, I know there's another one that I can think of that has them, but like firecrackers and fireworks are always used for distractions. But to be fair, they're against like zombies, where they use like weapons. They just like shoot fireworks at people. That's not safe. You get some skulls, which you rope to destroy and get rid of the killer ability. Oh, that's kind of cool. Hey, there's a traveling merchant. Let's go check that out. Mercer? Hey, Mercer. That's a strange name you got there. Well, I have no money. Oh my gosh, this, as a veteran of Terraria, hurts my soul and eyes to look at. This is Titan armor. Titan armor was one of the most legendary type armors ever, and it was a pain to get. And now it's a vanity item, so anyone who had that armor before the updates and stuff, they just lost like 20 to 30 defense for each piece of armor. It's awful. Two objects generated faster, fire can be put down to blind the killer. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes that I can see that. Jesus, Jesus. Nurse can wait, hold on. Why can nurses teleport? I'm so confused. Draw your name. Doctor can shock you. That's cool. But my name. I will release my name when I feel like it. You can, yeah. I'll just release my name whenever I feel like it. I don't know, maybe I'll do it casually, maybe I'll do it like, oh, my name reveal or something like that, but probably not that one. I'd probably just be like, oh, this is my name, by the way. But not yet. I don't know, it's about not letting people who I know, it's about like if someone I knew found this channel, I don't want them to be able to know it's me. I would rather just have them judge it for what it is, not be biased, good or bad, and just kind of look at it, and if they don't like it, then they don't like it. If they like it, then they stay because they like the content rather than they know me, you know? So, yeah, I don't want to really release anything about my identity or anything for the time being. One killer can go invisible, but he can't stab till he's uninvisible. Yeah, I get that. That makes sense, that's fair. There's, like, moves like that in Apex Legends, like a Wraith's phase shift and Mirage's, ultimate, where he turns invisible. You can't attack until you're like uninvisible. Or like in Titanfall 2, you could turn invisible, but once you attack, you became visible. The guy with the chainsaw insta kills you. That sounds fun. Like the guy from Resident Evil, the guy with the bag on his head, and you can just see his eye peek through, and he's just like, and just saws you in half whenever you get close to him. That was fun. I should play Resident Evil. I'd play Resident Evil on stream. I'd be down for that. I could play, like, they have some of the remastered versions of Resident Evil on PlayStation 4. I could play those. It'd be fun. I have Resident Evil 6 and 7. I could play those. I should play Resident Evil sometime. I don't think I never played the first, like, original Resident Evil games. I saw my dad play Resident Evil 4 kind of a few times. I played Resident Evil 5 like a bajillion times, and I played into 6 a little bit. Clown throws the gas to slow you down. Every killer must recover after a strike. Oh, so you can hit the killer and then he like to slow him down. That's cool that you're not like helpless and you're just like kind of trying to run, I guess. That's kind of cool. Survivors can heal each other. Oh, that's good to know. What if your survivor teammates are all awful people and they're just like, nah? Because I played with a lot of people like that. Some people are actually my friends too, and they're just like, nah. Like they'll literally tell me no. I'm just like, oh. And not because they couldn't or something. It's just like, no. You have no weapons as survivors? Oh, so you have no weapons, but you can set, like, some people can set traps and stuff or something? Can you do another stream? I'm going to be streaming, as far as I know, I'm going to do about 4 streams tonight, this one included. If someone is in the basement, don't go only one way out. Yeah, that sounds like a smart idea, because this sounds like one of those games where you can't really just walk past the killer and expect no consequence. Okay, I barely made it out of that hole. Killer known as Trapper can set traps. Oh, that's scary. So the killer gets traps. That's scary. I just hope I don't, like, walk... What if... I want to try to make up questions like this because I'm really weird, but... You can 360 killers to distract them? Oh. What do you mean by 360? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like 360 no scope? Or like 360 like spin around them or spin them? You can set off the trap, but if you stand in the trap you get hurt. Yeah, that makes sense. Imagine if you just had someone in real life who just set up traps for you for no reason. Just like any time you go somewhere, you're just like, there's traps, circle killers to distract. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, that makes sense. That's actually one of the things I was thinking that it was. But like, what if you just had someone in real life who set up traps, just generally where you are all the time, just to try to mess with you, or like. Not even like to kill you, just like to mess with you and maybe capture you for some reason. There's no time unless you're alone and killer closes the hatch. Oh, that's that's good to know. I don't care for time limit type things. I don't know why. I just never have. But just like walking down the halls of school or something, and then just like a tripwire or something, and it sets off like a net. And like you just fall in a hole dug into the school, and you're just like, gosh darn it, Jerry, stop setting traps. Killer can grab you as long as you go over the window or pallets. Huh. Don't let the killer grab you. Make sure, keep that in mind. I kind of like the jungle music. The jungle freaks me out a little bit since I'm still kind of a noob. I don't have my good stuff yet. I don't even have armor. So pretty much everything in the jungle is death. I think that's everything. Okay, that's good to know. I will definitely like look into the game and stuff, and I'll try to see what I can do in terms of playing with people. That'd be pretty cool. Really fun. Cool. If you want to add me on PlayStation, here I can put my username in the chat. If you want to add me on PlayStation, I just like tomahawks. That's scary. I think that's it. I don't know. It might be like something with underscores or something stupid that I do, but yeah, there's my PlayStation username if you want to try to friend me or something. Are the tomahawks like overpowered, or are they like one shot, one kill kind of thing, or are they just kind of like things you just throw? Be right back. We'll be right back. Gotcha. Okay, that's cool. Ooh, chest. Ooh, egglet. Yes. Thank you. Egglets increase speed, and those are nice things to have, because when you start off, you are a very slow person. How is my download going? Yikes. I might need to end the stream, just so that way the download will go faster, and then I'll start it. Because the whole point of the stream was to kind of stall for time to let it, to do it, but I didn't think through. I didn't think it would make it this much slower, because it says like 10 minutes, and it said that for like 40. So I don't forget. Oh, okay. That's good. But yeah, this it's my download says 10 minutes, and it's been saying that for about 40 minutes now. So I might need to end the stream and just kind of sit and let it download, and then I'll start it up, because this was just a distraction stream kind of while I let that like downloaded, but I didn't think it would be that much slower on the download to, stream. There's a killer that can see into if 2 or more people are on a Terraria or healing. Oh, that's scary. These sound like some pretty strong killers, but I don't think I'd want to be the survivor with these killers around. There's a lot more beehives in the jungle than I remember. Hey, yes, a magic mirror. Nice. So the magic mirror, for anyone who doesn't know, will replace my... I don't need those anymore. But the magic mirror can replace my recall potions, which I use to teleport home without dying. So now I don't have to use recall potions. The killer that vomits on you, so you must drink water. Survivor wins most games. That's good to know. A lot of the times, now I think about it, a lot of the times it is the survivors who end up winning the game. Being the killer, or like the enemy against the group, is always a lot harder in games. I can't think of a lot of games where there's a balance, I guess. Oh, nice. A life crystal. Give me that. Yeah. Extend my maximum health capacity, please. There we go. Where's my... Oh, I have torches! Try to... You're back, don't end the stream, please. Okay, will do. I won't end the stream until I leave this cave. And I pretty much won't leave this cave until I die, or am about to die, and decide I don't want to lose my money. How long am I streaming? Pretty much until I leave this cave, and I'll be back in a little bit once my thing downloads, because I'm downloading another episode for Life is Strange before the storm, and once that's done downloading, I will be back, and I'll stream that. And then after that, I'll do the first episode. I'll just do that episode, and then I will stream some more FNAF VR. That's the plan for today. And then I've got another surprise game that I want to stream. I might stream it tonight. If not, I'll stream it tomorrow. because I don't want people to miss it, because it will end up being kind of late by the time I stream it, I'm sure. But if it's too late, I don't want it. Oh, I died. Oh, I lost like gold. Not like heck. Well, I don't want to end the stream right now until Be Right Back says he'll be back. So I'm gonna kind of chill out here until he's back, I guess. How is my download doing? It said like 10 minutes this entire stream. Gotta go though. Okay, sounds good. So yeah, if you wanted to stop by any other streams that I'm gonna be doing today, that's cool. So yeah, see you, man. Keep it dripping, man. My drop. This one I'll watch. Finish watching this one later. Okay. Yeah, well I gotta like wait for Be Right Back to get back. Because I don't want to end the stream. Okay, killer can teleport while leaving the original body into one place like Mirage. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's pretty spooky. Hey, so, Be Right Back. I'm gonna, like, end the stream right now, but I will be up. Nurse can put, jump scares down. Huh, that's scary. But I will be back as soon as my thing downloads, and it won't be too long. It's like, it says 8 minutes, 7 minutes right now, so it won't be too long. But, yeah, so I'm gonna end this here, and I'll be back once the thing downloads, and I'll set it up and stream. So yeah, keep it dripping, my drops. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.